Is the TOEFL reading section giving you a hard time? Don't worry, you're not alone. Many students struggle with this part of the exam. But what if I told you there's a secret to success in the TOEFL reading? These are the questions that test your ability to read between the lines, to make logical deductions from the information provided. First, I'll explain what inference questions are and why they're so important. Then I'll show you how to spot inference questions on the exam. An inference question is a type of question that requires you to make a logical deduction or conclusion based on the information provided in a passage. First, always read the passage thoroughly before attempting to answer the questions. This will help you to get a better understanding of the context and identify any key words that may be helpful. Next, pay attention to words with positive or negative connotations. These words can provide clues as to the meaning or tone of the passage. Additionally, look for phrases that indicate cause and effect, such as a result or because. These phrases can help you to determine the relationships between ideas in the passage. Remember to avoid making assumptions or adding your own opinions to the text. Stick to the facts and evidence provided in the passage. Finally, practice makes perfect. The more inference questions you practice, the better you'll become at identifying the correct answer choices. For example, if the passage states that John was feeling sad and his friend offered him some words of comfort, you might infer that his friend was empathetic towards him. By understanding what inference questions are, why they're important, and how to answer them effectively, you'll be well on your way to achieving a high score. Remember to read the passage thoroughly. Pay attention to word choice. Look for cause and effect relationships. Avoid assumptions and practice. 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 Even though the passage doesn't explicitly state that the friend was empathetic, it can be inferred from his actions. Next, I'll teach you some effective strategies for answering different types of inference questions. And finally, I'll share some common mistakes to avoid when dealing with these questions. So stay tuned, because by the end of this video, you'll have everything you need to tackle inference questions with confidence. The good news is that all TOEFL reading questions are inference questions. So once you master this skill, you'll be well on your way to acing the TOEFL reading. It's not about what the passage says, but what it implies. But before we dive in, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to get notified of our latest videos. What is an inference question? So why are inference questions important? They're important because they help you to develop critical thinking skills, improve your reading comprehension, and expand your vocabulary. By learning how to answer inference questions effectively, you'll be able to better understand written texts and make more informed decisions in your academic and professional life. Now let's look at some tips for answering inference questions. In conclusion, mastering inference questions is essential for success on the TOEFL reading section.